On the yard at the scrappers where engines used to fade.
So we're here in Bolton, the heart of Bolton, Genuine Futures, based at our Young Futures hub, and we've split the guys up today. So we've had some guys doing some car washing and valeting, and we've got a couple of other guys who are with me now, who've been helping out in the yard. Lewis, tell me what you've been doing today.
So today the scrappers were kind enough to let us go up to where Gloria is, and we've been taking the lights and mirrors off cars.
Fantastic.
Brakes as well.
Oh yeah, we did some brakes as well.
So how have you managed to do that? Is this something that you've done before, or is this something that they've guided you, helped you, supported you with? Or
Well, it is straightforward. Obviously, I do have a bit of experience. I have taken engines apart. Yeah, Jason loves cars though. Well, all we needed was a socket set. Just a little box
tools
with a ratchet and a screwdriver, and that's all we needed, because that's all that's holding it together.
That's fantastic. So from when we met you here, and then you've come through our program, you've been working on the car wash, you've been helping other people then working on the car wash and supporting those, and now going into the scrapyard and supporting them, doing something that you like, obviously working with cars. How are you feeling about all that?
It is great. This is what we wanted from the start. We wanted to have like the 3-stage system, the car wash, the valeting, and then something more in the yard. And I think scrapping is the way to go, because unlike MLTs or mechanics, they're not really expecting the car back.
Right,
so
yeah.
It is a good practice. So if something does go wrong, there's nothing too much lost.
And could you, if you think back to when you joined us, could you imagine yourself actually doing this? Could you see how that was going to happen? Or
I could see myself doing it on my own, but I suppose now I do it with a team.
Right, and how's that different for you? What's the...
Well, it just means that we've kind of developed. Jason's stronger than me, but I have a bit more brains, I think it's fair to say.
I'm not going to deny it.
So, yeah, we work as a team where I lack in one aspect, I have someone I can rely on who is strong in that aspect.
And Jason, how are you finding it? How are you finding doing what you're doing with Lewis and going in the yard working on the cars?
As he's already said, he covers my weaknesses. I struggle with my head. He struggles with physical strength, so we work perfectly. And we just laugh while we do it. We ask help, and then it's fun to do.
So you're enjoying it?
Oh yeah,
brilliant. And I think, you know, when you think about, I suppose it can be hard to imagine that you'd be coming in and doing this stuff when you were first considering coming on the program. So wherever you were at that time, you first considering coming on the program, and then watching what you're doing now.
I've been denied before colleges saying I can't do mechanics, who are being told, all right, just rip the car apart.
Yeah, and you know, testimony to that, I can add to that in the fact that you were the person that helped change the oil on my car.
I mean, he's still alive, so I think I did well.
And it's still running, yeah. So it just shows you, doesn't it, that actually whatever, at times we don't know what's possible. You know, we don't know what's possible, but what would you say then? Because you wouldn't have imagined this, or you couldn't have imagined this because it wasn't something that you were doing at that time. What would you say to people who are in your position, considering, knowing that something needs to change, but not sure how to change it? What would you say to them?
I'd say try it. Try and stick to it until you either can or something comes up, but try and stick to it. You want to say something?
Yeah, I said just what Jason said. It's consistency. So I think a lot of people think they can do it because they're just used to being like me. I used to just think, well, I can't do that. I'm used to staying in my bed all day. And obviously, it's rough. It is rough to get out of that cycle. I mean, Jason can attest to it. Both of us, when we started working here, we didn't feel good. But as we started working, as we got used to it, suddenly we can't imagine ourselves not coming here.
Which is brilliant. So lastly, the thing I'll ask you then is, what would you say to people who are considering the Boss Your Future programme?
I'd say, obviously, it's an open door. Come down. I'll give you a tour of the yard. I'll show you what we do. And if it's okay with the scrappers, we might even let you take a car part off. It's definitely a fun experience, and it's not something people actively look out or think about, but it is a good fun experience.
Best part about the scrappers. Best part about the scrappers as well is when you take the cars apart up there, you don't need to worry about damaging most things because, well, Glory's going to crush it anyway.
So yeah, so that's us here at the Genuine Futures Hub. You know, we're here to create opportunities for people. We're here to support people, and even as you've heard from Lewis and Jay, you know, at the beginning, being told that being denied from colleges, being told that you'll not be able to work, and as Lewis has said, you know, spending time in his bedroom and not thinking that this is a possibility, it shows that actually getting involved, and just, I mean, you say it for me. What would you say from being in that position? What would you say to people who are considering it?
It's from the journey there to here. It's kind of something you forget. Obviously, you don't forget in the moment, but it's forgetful in a good way that you don't think about the hardship. You don't think about the struggles because once you're here, you never really look back. I mean, once you're here, everything, you've got the skills, you can do whatever you want. Just getting minded all day by these because these.
Best friend.
Oh, sorry, no, oh, God, he's not leaving me alone.
Yeah, I think we're under attack by a wasp here.
It's all right.
We managed to fight it off.
Yeah, it's all right. Just on the journey again, before I got interrupted, it is you don't really focus on stuff anymore because you've moved past it. You start thinking, right, what can I do now? Or what can I do? And you can do anything really.
Yeah, because you start feeling more comfortable, start feeling more confident.
Absolutely. This doesn't feel like work to me. It feels like fun.
Good. And that's the thing, isn't it? If you can enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. That's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's us. You've heard from Lewis. You've heard from Jay. You've heard from myself, Mike. And yeah, you know, if you're looking for opportunities, then you need to speak to us, Genuine Futures at the Young Futures Hub.
We're handing out leaflets for our upcoming event on the 2nd of July here at the White Horse Pub in Harwood, Bolton. So come and join us, support us, do whatever you can.